the map that I we're just talking about.
Yes. We'll see whether or not they do have one ban for each. So I'm guessing probably Mind's Eye for the first ban. For Hunter, probably a Ripper ban. I am not sure. It could be a Soul Weaver ban. But it's a Ripper ban. Probably Mind's Eye. I'm just throwing things out there based from the previous matches that we've witnessed. Maybe a Mechanic ban because that was played earlier. But I'd rather ban the Mind's Eye right now. Rather ban the Mind's Eye.
Yeah, Mind's Eye would make sense to get rid of. Maybe Mechanic. I mean, we've been seeing Mechanic being used as a kind of clutch. Yeah, there we go. Just use as a bit rid of the Mechanics being used as a clutch to just find some early decoding speed. Otherwise, not too much impactful. It just kind of shows that they have confidence in their ability to kite and out-kite their opponents. So we're just watching to see what else they might be looking to pick up here.
Yeah, OG is actually the one who frequents in Bomber, but he's going to be going back to the Seer just the same as the first round. Gallant, no Mechanic to use. We'll see what he's going to use instead. Probably Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is open anyways, so that's your next best thing when Mechanic's banned for you. Yep,
Yeah,
that is absolutely right. Mayhem, what are they going to pick? You're actually a Seer main. What did he play earlier? My memory's pretty bad.
I think Mayhem was the forward?
Forward. Yeah.
Oh, mercenary.
Mercenary, yeah.
Mercenary.
So Mayhem was the mercenary earlier, unless... Because coordinator is not banned. So you can actually use a coordinator here.
They need something to rescue. So that's something they need to round off a composition right now. Yeah, going for the mercenary here definitely makes a lot of sense.
So either you go Magician or Perfumer for Michael. Michael is a Perfumer main, so might as well use what you're comfy with. So if they do lock in the Perfumer, it's going to be a mirror image of what we've seen from the second half of round number 1. Just use what you're comfy with. Just repair the mistakes of what happened earlier, and you're set to go. You're good to go. You've banned out the Ripper. Yusol could potentially use the Soul Weaver again. It's just basically a mirror match if ever they do lock in the Soul Weaver again.
Yeah, this is solid prediction. I think they are defaulting towards more comfortable options as opposed to trying to reinvent things. And at this point, might be better just go for the safer option.
That's actually true. Actually, did I just combine actually and absolutely? Absolutely true.
Absolutely true.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so
I'm gonna use that against you now.
Please no, it sounds terrible. Absolutely, it's very tongue tidy.
That's unabsolutely true.
Oh no. Okay, let's just forget what happened. I'm gonna perfume out of here. Okay, Yusol is gonna use the Soul Weaver again. This is basically what we've seen earlier.
Yeah, I mean, we're going with the same thing again. I mean, they just played a round where the Soul Weaver picked up a pretty flawless round.
Yes.
So this time coming in, do they have something different? Is there a different strategy? Is there a different plan that they want to work with?
Well, they do have at least the one and only difference, which is the Mind's Eye, because earlier it was the Mechanic, but it's banned now. So we'll see. I feel like, yeah, what do you call this?
Will that be the difference? Will that make the difference that they need?
Yes, perhaps it could be.
Have faith?
I will have faith in the Mind's Eye, because Mind's Eye is my favorite survivor out of all the survivors. It's so funny. It's like I'm supposed to be scared using a Mind's Eye because of that limited vision, only relying on the cane. And if I use my cane, the hunter will hear me. But then again, I just really love how Mind's Eye was created.
Yeah, just start kiting around.
Seeing through walls, yeah, that's pretty cool. Which is going to be another detrimental factor, because earlier we saw the Mechanic getting caught out at the beginning of the match. So maybe this will be a different situation because of the Mind's Eye.
Hopefully that will be the case as we start moving into the second half of the second round. Yeah, the first half of the second round here. We have already seen T4F pick up this first round. Unfortunately, because 5C have forfeited this match will just be an exhibition, and we will see T4F automatically move on to our finals, which is going to be our next best of 3.
Yes.
So the results of the match don't really matter as much, but it is still fun to watch some high-level gameplay.
Yeah, it's really great to just watch these hunters and survivors just battle out each other and just think through the process of how they make certain decisions. Why are they not decoding? Why are they like all three people are deciding to go rescue? There are certain
It's
instances.
like, why are they not decoding?
Yeah,
That's
why
just
are they not decoding? You're like, there's so many things that you could learn from these high tier players, and I'm just really excited to find out more and learn more about how they move, depending on which side they are, whether they are a hunter on hunter side or they're a survivor side.
Yeah, I mean, and it's interesting as well, right? Because I think there's quite an avid community for Identity 5 and then figuring out different ideas and strategies for the game. So it's quite interesting to see that when we have like competition and games being done, there's a lot of high-level analysis for what exactly was the thought process. So it's not even something like you just have to replicate it until it works. It's they really go into detail to figure out why certain things were working the way it did. I fully expect them to go back and then be like, okay, why did Mercenary work as well in these situations as opposed to maybe picking up Coordinator? And it's I think very quickly people will be able to start understanding the kind of mechanics and redefining the meta hopefully a little bit.
Exactly, and again, we're talking about players that have 4,000 games in their record, more than 4,000
Yeah,
games.
it's on their phone, literally in their pocket. 4,000 games in their pocket, right?
Exactly, and that's a pretty exciting thing. They learn things every game that they encounter, and I actually have it in my notes, but maybe I'll get back to you. There is, we have the highest amount of games. I believe it's from somewhere, but it was like around 6,000.
6,000 games, jeez.
We'll get back to you after the break, but not break now, but break later. But yeah, I'm excited, excited. But we're heading on to the game. You saw it again, back to the Soul Weaver. T4F, 5C. T4F has the advantage at the moment in terms of scoring from earlier, getting a perfect 5 score. Oh my god, Mind's Eye. It's just around the corner.
Yeah,
He's just walking.
Easy kites.
Easy kites.
Easy
This
kites.
is one of the favorite places.
Wow, just literally just walking past every single time. Yoso now trying to chase forward, but Matt will be able to find a little bit more space. Trying to dodge back behind the pallets. Will take a shot.
Yeah, we'll take a shot, thinking that could juke it out. Oh my. Destroying the pallet, that's a good job, because I believe this is a favorite spot for a lot of kiters because there's a lot of pallets to work with. The next area is quite near.
Okay, finds himself with the Seer. The Owl will provide a little bit more space. So they're just going to work around the pallet right now. Early strike coming in from Yosalt, who's baited it out, but the Mind's Eye will not be able to get behind the pallet in time.
Oh no. So this is deja vu. I mean, Mechanic was the one, Down was the first one on the chair, and now Mind's Eye is the first one to chair again. So Mayhem will try and do the rescue once again. Oh no! Okay, interesting. So
Wow!
long
What a
range
snipe!
web shot.
What a snipe!
Damn, you saw amazing play. I mean,
So this is kind of a moment where you go, maybe I should have picked Coordinator. maybe Mercenary wasn't the right pick here. 2 downs and onto the chairs so early on into the game.
exactly. There's so many resources used already. Your Mind's Eye is on the chair. The Owl has already been used to absorb the damage from Yasalt. So Yasalt is pretty much very comfy to like, okay, I can go super duper aggro. I've already milked as much as I can during the early game. And they're doing a pretty good job. 4 Cyphers still remaining. Missed the shot. We'll see.
For the catch onto the Seer, looking to try and get the terror shot.
Oh,
Oh my god! Can Yosol get any better? Make a mistake, man. Give some mercy.
Yasalt is very good in reading what type of decisions the survivors are going to take. Knowing the fact that the Mind's Eye is about to go to the manor means either now or never, this survivor is gonna try to do the rescue. And he gets the hit, terror shock, great timing. 3 Cyphers left, teleport in, no survivors in the vicinity. OG might bump into Yasalt, but I think he spots the fear.
OG feels like he's literally just trying to go for the dungeon at this point. You know, just not even try to go for the rescues anymore.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Wow, the mastery of the shots on the web. Perfume use, we'll see if he's gonna go back. Doesn't matter. Looks like no.
Wow, look at this speed. 2 shots?
What?
Are you kidding?
Wow, the mastery of how you utilize a hunter to know what is the maximized?
Is this our shortest round yet?
I think it is, dude. I think it is, Grandin. And there you go. It's so fat.